What's the last week been like for you?
It's been good, man. It's finally good to get back up here and just be around some of the other guys. That's along in this process with me, so it's good to see the coaches and be back in the building.
I'm sure this has been your dream for quite a while. What was it like walking into the building for the first time?
That was cool because I remember I came on my visit, and it was just crazy just seeing. It's a nice building, a nice facility too. So seeing all the stuff they have, it was like, damn. I don't know if I could, but it was just. I was just in amaze because it's a nice facility. Like some colleges got nice facilities, but this top notch right here.
I guess what have you learned about just this Packers offense early on since you've been here, and how they operate?
Yeah,
Josh Jacobs.
especially just being here just today, especially just seeing how the offense is. Offensive line, they want to attack. They're going to be physical, so they want to kind of be dominant up front.
Have they told you where you will start is in the off season as far as what position?
Oh no, sir. No, I'm just coming in and competing.
How many different positions do you think you can play?
I feel like I'm pretty versatile when it comes to that aspect, being able to play tackle, but also leaning back on my physicality to be able to play guard.
Anthony, one of the scouts here was telling us one of the reasons they like you is because big doesn't get small.
Yeah.
When you look at your size and as an asset, how has that progressed through your life? Because you weren't always the biggest guy.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, over time, I got bigger, but, I just learned how to play with it, I knew I was a big guy. I knew I could rely on my physicality in a lot of aspects, especially run game. So when it came to, me being bigger, I feel like I was able to take that to advantage when it came to run game.
So you played other positions in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how does a pancake block compare, the feeling of that versus maybe a score or something else from the previous?
I feel like, in my opinion, a pancake block is equivalent to, receiver getting a touchdown, running back getting a touchdown. So that's how I feel for me.
Yeah. Are you nervous now? Are you excited? What's your emotion about being here now?
Yeah,
for legit?
It's a little bit of both because you're nervous because you're in a new environment around people you're not really too familiar with, but also it's like you're excited because this is what you've been wanting to do since you were a kid, lifelong dream. You get a chance to, anytime you get a chance to keep playing the game you've been loving since a kid, it's a blessing. So it's kind of a good excitement in that aspect, but you're gonna be nervous at first a little bit.
Do you have a favorite block from your college career?
I say one of them it was a screen I had versus Wake Forest my 2023 year, and I feel like anytime you could get a lineman out in space and he can pancake in that level, it's impressive.
I guess what goes through your mind when you hear Josh Jacobs, one of the 5 best backs in the league, a young up-and-comer who's establishing himself as a quarterback. What goes through your mind when you hear that's the quarterback that you'll protect, that's the running back you'll block?
Yeah, you got guys that's behind you that's elite at what they do, top of their position, so it kind of makes you want to match their energy. You got one of the best running backs, one of the top quarterbacks. I want to do what I can to make sure they can keep excelling at what they're doing.
Is there anyone that you looked up to as a role model? I want to be like that player.
I definitely did watch a lot of tape of Tristan Wirfs, Laramie Tunsil, Penei Sewell. I feel like even Icky, a guy I played with, I feel like those are guys that play offensive line they do it right, pass game, run game. They dominate, working first level, second level, moving in space. So I feel like all aspects of their game is I feel like they're at the top of their position.
So you're 6'6". Are you comfortable with the weight you're at? You had in your NFL training camp?
Yeah, I'm comfortable now, but I still want to drop some more before the season. So I love to drop about 10 more pounds.
A lot of talent in that offensive line room here. Obviously not just yet the veterans, obviously when they all get here.
Yeah.
How would you describe your competitive to kind of try to fight your way to some snaps with that large group?
Yeah, just my mindset. Every day, I just want to, I just want to be a sponge, continue to learn, but also be the best version of myself when it comes to, if it's on the field, off the field, making sure I'm in the playbook. I feel like all that kind of lines up to allow me to be able to come in, compete, and be able to get reps with the older guys.
How did the Senior Bowl go as far as playing other positions other than left tackle?
It was good. I feel like I made a switch to right tackle, and the more repetition I got, the better it felt. So that was pretty good going to the Senior Bowl.
Anthony, I know we talked to you in the immediate aftermath of you getting picked. Just what was it like going through the weekend, then the time spent with your family, just sort of the reaction?
Before I was stressing, I was nervous. I remember I couldn't even eat. Everybody eating, laughing, playing around, having a good time. But I'm just sitting there checking the phone, sitting at the table, got my little legs shaking. But it was all good, man. Being my family, the support system, the people that's been there throughout the whole process, the ups and downs. It was good to share that moment with them, close families, friends, the people you're most grateful for.
Did they get you a meal the next day then, or something like that?
Nah, I left the next day, but we ate good after though. We had seafood, we had seafood because that's what we like down there in Tallahassee. We had a seafood boil, so after I got that name call, I ate good. As soon as I got off that interview, pulled them sleeves up, started eating some crab legs.
Thanks for waiting for us. We appreciate
No
it.
problem.
One of the scouts we talked to,
people attack you in college. Like, did they even bother to try to
Yeah, it was,
bulldog you at all? Or?
You know, especially just playing in the ACC, you go against a lot of teams like Wake Forest. You know, they try to do a lot of line movements, line games. So just moving at the point when the ball snaps. So it's a lot of, in that aspect, a lot of teams do try to, you know, create movement when it comes to Charlie stunts, blitzing with linebackers from depth, all that stuff. They definitely do a lot of stuff to try to slow you down and make you process a little more. So you can't, team like Wake Forest, you can't just come off the ball and fire off. You might just have to slow play it to fill it out. Then once you get a groove, you can get active in that way.
Did you have anybody who just lined up opposite you and came at you the whole game? I mean, was there ever a situation?
I mean, it's definitely people throughout my career, like, I got to give respect to. It's like, especially early on coming in, I went against Miles Murphy, Tyree Wilson. So guys like that, I played pretty early, got a chance to get big matchups. So I definitely able to learn quick.
the Packers love that not only your size, but how good you are at pass protection and footwork. What have you done to study? Did other NFL players you studied or coach that helped you with your footwork?
Yeah, especially this off season, I was training with Eugene Chung. He did coach with the Chiefs, Eagles, so he did have a chance to coach good like guys like Lane Johnson, stuff like that. So, you know, I was with him this off season, kind of trying to fix a lot of things when it came to just my base, my footwork, just my hands too. I know that's a big thing I need to clean up. But you know, especially when it comes to pass, I do watch a lot of Larry Tunsil. You know, he stays square. He's consistent with his hand placement and strike, and he's just patient. So I kind of try to pick stuff from that. But Eugene Chung's like a guy. You know, obviously my offensive line coach, Coach 2J, you know, he taught me a lot of tools when it came to that aspect.
About quickness and reaction and balance and then leverage against the face, right?
And especially just being able to switch it up. You can't go out there and work the same set every time. Every here and now and then you got to come. You have to have a plan pre-snap, so just trying to mix it up too.
When someone says you need to clean up your hands, what does that mean? I mean, what are you doing with your hands, and what would you like to do better or different?
So I had a bad habit of kind of collecting instead of striking. So a lot of times, guys kind of collecting, and that's kind of giving up your chest. So that invites bull rushes. So now you're in the quarterback lap, and especially at this level, you can't do that against guys like Chase Young, J.J. Watt. So it's kind of, when it comes to that aspect, you know, I need to do a better job of just using my inside hands and also using my length, keeping that separation so I can't let guys get in my body.